Look, the truth is, there has never been a better time to make money than today. You have more opportunities to make an extra $50, $100, or even $200 a day from your bedroom than your entire lineage has ever had combined. Which really begs the question, with all these opportunities at hand, why are you still incapable of making that extra money? And look, this is not going to be one of those bullshit side hustle videos where they give you some reward app where you need to walk like 50 miles or scan a gazillion products to make like 10 bucks. You know, when I first started my journey 4 years ago, I was too watching make money online videos and trying all of these gimmicky side hustles with no success. And it wasn't until I understood this one thing that I was able to turn a side hustle into a six-figure agency. And that is scalability. You see, the only reason you want to start a side hustle is to build something big and sustainable enough for you to support your family, quit your job, drop out of school, etc. And you can only do that if you start a side hustle that has the potential to scale into an actual business. And if I just had found a video that explained this exact thing to me 4 years ago, it would have saved me so much time that I've wasted on bullshit side hustles. And I don't want you to make that mistake. That's why in this video, I'm gonna give you 4 of the best side hustles that you can start today with $0. And I'm also gonna give you practical and actionable steps to turn each of them into a six-figure business and beyond if you're serious and consistent about it. All right, so the first side hustle on the list is short format video editor. Try to say that 3 times fast. A new trend has emerged in the past 24 months, ladies and gentlemen, and that is of short format content. It started with TikTok, then Instagram followed with Reels, and now we have YouTube Shorts. And because all of these platforms pushed short format content aggressively, all of the creators that have adopted it grew their audience exponentially. And this is where the opportunity lies. See, the established long format creators also wanted a piece of the pie, but they don't want to dance on camera. So what they did was they started cutting highlights of their original long format content and repurposed them for TikToks, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts. But the issue is, these already established long format creators either still edit their own videos, yeah, shocking, which is, you know, hectic and time consuming enough, or they do have video editors, but they can't take any more work because they already have so much on their plate. So what do these creators do? They go and hire video editors specifically for short format content. So here's what you can do. You can go look for creators mainly on YouTube who have a decent subscriber count, but are not repurposing their content for TikToks, Reels, and Shorts. Then you go contact them saying something along the lines of, "Hello X, I've been following your content for a while and I find it really helpful, inspiring, or entertaining, depending on their niche. But I couldn't help but notice that you're not repurposing your content for TikToks, Reels, and YouTube Shorts, which is really preventing you from growing your audience exponentially. By the way, my name is X, I'm a video editor, and I can help you bridge that gap." Then you can add something like, "Here are some samples that I took the liberty to edit from your original content." And you send them samples that you edit from their original videos. That way you build fast trust and kind of like social proof without having any case studies or previous work or experience. And look, you don't need to be a video editing expert to do this. Some of my first freelancing gigs were video editing, and although filmmaking is one of my passions, I knew nothing about video editing. I've learned it completely on YouTube. And there's massive scaling potential because as you get more clients, you can go hire more video editors, build a small team, and turn that into an agency. Call it, I don't know, Shortcuts Media or something like that. But there you go. That's a six-figure business right there. Now, the second side hustle on this list is TikTok dropshipping. And I know you're probably like, did he just say dropshipping? I feel like such a YouTube guru right now. But hear me out. It's dropshipping, but with a twist. And this is actually not my idea. I got it from a business associate of mine who owns multiple e-commerce brands. They've battle tested this strategy and it works shockingly well. And look, TikTok's organic reach and interest-based algorithm makes the platform in and of itself a once-in-a-decade opportunity. It is by far the best and fastest way to grow an audience from scratch today. So if you want to go with just that, there's a massive opportunity right there. But here's the twist. Whenever they want to test out a new product at scale at a low cost, instead of pouring money down the drain with cold Facebook ads campaigns, they send out that product to 15 to 20 mid-low TikTokers with the exact blueprint on how to make entertaining and fun TikToks with the potential to go viral of the product being used. One or two of those TikToks go viral, it sends a lot of traffic to the product or landing page. Then they use the pixel data to run optimized retargeting campaigns and it blows up. But I'm gonna put my own twist on this because this is a side hustle video, so you're probably starting out with little to no budget at all, and I don't want you to go blow that entire budget on TikTokers. So here's what you're gonna do. First, find your winning product, but instead of ordering 10 or 15 or 20, you just order one. Then you go get a domain name. And by the way, these are the two only expenses. Once you do that, you go create a professional looking and optimized website on Shopify, and there are plenty of videos that show you how to do that on YouTube. So use those first free 14 days wisely. And the final step is you create a TikTok page for the new brand. And again, instead of blowing your entire budget on TikTokers, you make the TikToks of the product being used. And you don't have to show your face, you don't have to talk. All you have to do is make TikToks, entertaining and fun TikToks of the product being used. And the beauty of it is you get to experiment with dozens of trends and strategies with each TikTok you make until they start blowing up. But you only need one to go viral. You use TikTok's organic reach to growth hack your way into building a 6 and even 7-figure brand. The next side hustle is starting a YouTube channel. Now, there are two ways of doing YouTube. There's the Gary V model, where you mainly share educational content, slowly build up your audience over time and establish yourself within that niche, which is kind of like what I and other people are doing. It's more of a long-term strategy. The goal is to build a reputation and position yourself as a pillar in your niche, not to make money right away. But the upside is you build a personal brand, you expand your network, and you start getting more business opportunities. You know, when I first started posting videos on this channel 2 or 3 years ago, because I took a 2-year break from this channel, it had no direct revenue. I didn't sell a course, ad revenue was practically nothing. So I was only doing it to share my experience, build a personal brand, and to kind of like feed my filmmaking passion. But to my surprise, I started getting prospects for my agency back then from those videos, even though they were not targeted towards them. So even if it's a more of a long-term strategy, there's a massive upside to it. Now, the second way to do YouTube, which is more side hustle-y, is to position your channel for direct revenue right off the bat. So ad revenue, affiliate, and brand deals are going to be the drivers of the type of content you make. So you're going to have to do research on which niches have higher CPMs, what kind of affiliate programs exist within that niche, and what kind of companies sponsor that kind of channels. Then you learn how to make successful videos, you know, titles, thumbnails, video content, and video quality. And the best thing about this is that you don't need to use your name or your face or your voice or even original content. There are hundreds of channels following this exact blueprint and making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And the fourth best side hustle to start right now is drop servicing. Now, this one is near and dear to my heart because this is actually how I went from a freelancer doing, you know, video editing and content management and social media management gigs here and there to someone who was able to build a social media marketing agency and scale it to 6 figures in less than a year. So I'm gonna be a little bit biased here. Now, simply put, drop servicing is you providing a service within a niche, mainly online, but you're not delivering that service. So what you do basically is you go prospect looking for clients, close them, and then hire experienced freelancers who deliver that service to the clients, and you're kind of like the middleman. Now, of course, this is very, very high level. I'm not gonna go into detail in this video just because I have many videos covering this topic on my channel. So you can start with this one just to kind of like have an in-depth understanding of what drop servicing is and how it works, and then you can go from there. And look, the truth is, even though I've moved away from the agency space recently, this is still by far the best way to start from scratch with $0 and grow a side hustle into an impactful, meaningful business that will completely change your life. Now, that does not take away from the other side hustles I've shared with you in this video. There are all incredible opportunities to make an extra few $1,000s a month with the potential to scale them into actual businesses that will, again, literally change your life. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments which side hustle you've decided to start, and I'll see you in the next one.